It is an amazing time to be a Liverpool Football Club fan because they've signed one of the best players in Europe, one of the best players in the world, and I think the best player to move this summer is Wirtz. It is all confirmed, and Paul Cena, this is what we've asked for. This is what you've asked for. This is what we've all asked for as Liverpool fans: is to make the most of great situations. And Liverpool are acting and walking and talking like champions, and it's unbelievable.
Yeah, it's that fixing the roof while the sun's shining. Analogy, or however you say that word, John, after a few beers. It's a nice place to be, really, with obviously being so dominant last summer, and then it's not really like us. I think it's fair to say to go and do this sort of move, and just the ambition the club are showing is surprising, I suppose. They've always been ambitious, but never really shown it in enormous transfer fees. And to get this one over the line, it's so exciting, so exciting.
It's so exciting, Craig, and that's what it's all about. And it's the football and transfer equivalent of putting a big billboard up in Manchester as people drive in, isn't it? It's a great kind of move.
I'm well into big statements and throwing your weight around and sending a message to everyone, whether that's through a big billboard, John, or whether it's through, signing the most exciting footballer that's available in this window, and that's what Liverpool have done. And I can't wait to. I think he's going to be one of those footballers that we know is good, and then when we watch him, we're like, oh fucking hell, he's even better than we could have even have dreamt of, and that's the most exciting prospect here for me. And I just feel like, this is the kind of transfer that we've waited a long time for. It's the kind of transfer that through my sort of childhood, the likes of Man United would have done, and then Chelsea would have done, and then Manchester City would have done. But maybe Fernando Torres is the closest to this in terms of excitement I've had around it feeling like a real sort of, a real gem that we've managed to get, like amidst sort of other teams fancying him. But this is another level. It's another stratosphere in terms of the fee, in terms of his age profile, and in terms of the trajectory that we think he'll continue to be on. It doesn't get better than that.
I just want to talk about this unbelievable player a little bit more because that's what he is. And Craig talked about Torres there being the closest example that we can remember in our life. But even with Torres, it was like, oh, I've heard he's good. Good. With him, we've seen he's good. We've seen he's unbelievable. And Torres hasn't won a league title. This guy has. Torres hasn't won Player of the Year in a big league. This guy has. And listen, Torres was turned up and looked like a superstar. But this guy's done it already. We're buying a superstar, and he's got nothing to prove, and we've got everything to enjoy.
I think Torres is a good example, but there was more. I would say there was even more question marks around his ability to come to the Premier League and make an impression. Whereas when you sign someone like Wirtz, and it's been well documented, people seem to say he's the best player who will move in this transfer window. That for me is Liverpool showing what they're about now, and coming on the back of the last summer, taken one of the players we've watched, but that's been part of such a successful Leverkusen side, and he's not the only one we've taken from there as well. I think that needs to be remembered. Two of their best lads are now playing for Liverpool, so real ambition, taking two of the best players in Germany, real ambition renewing the two contracts. Exactly what we want to see as Liverpool fans. Obviously, we've had a here we go from our friends in Italy as well today on Milos Kerkez, so this is making summer feel even better, John.
I hope you're enjoying this free show at the moment. Loads of excellent, exciting stuff on the Anfield app. If you want to be part of the whole thing, you can download the Anfield app and go from there. Or you can subscribe via the YouTube membership as well for video-only content and other bits and pieces. We love doing these shows. We love that you watch them. So come, be part of the journey with us.